Mm-mm. It's an early morning. It's 9:23, and yeah, we're starting again. It's day what? Day 38. Oh my God, we've been calling for 40 days. I mean, for 30, almost 40 days straight. Hmm. Crazy, crazy shit, crazy. Mm-mm. Crazy, crazy. Going crazy, bro. Mm. What is this? Mm. Jumping right in front of you guys, bro. That's crazy. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. You back, you back, you back. Bro, I don't know who let some dude into our server. He just started sending, like, adding porn to our stuff. That's crazy, bro. How you doing, my boy? Mm. Mm, boys, pull up. Yep, I'm about to go crazy today, man. Mm. Bro, somebody was posting some porn stuff in our fucking server, man. I don't know what's going on with people, bro. Why would you fucking send porn in a group for like skilled people? Mm-mm. Mm. What can you do to be consistent? Just work hard, bro. I feel like you guys, I don't know why you guys just can't be consistent, bro. Like at this point, I don't know what to say, bro. I feel like being consistent doesn't need any formula. All you gotta do is just show up every day. It does what it takes. Just I'm going to ban this dude, right? I'm going to ban this dude. Um, he's breaking the rules, bro. Um, what? Yeah, I'm going to delete this dude. Hmm. Nah, bro. I can't believe that, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Hmm. It means the world to me, bro. We've been going crazy, as you can see. Now we are 71 members, bro. In our Discord, and we started from zero, dog. Can you believe that? Mm-mm. It's crazy. We started from zero, bro. I'm just taking breakfast. I wanna ask you, bro. You in India right now, right? Hmm. I'm having a good time, bro. Thanks for the sub, my boy. We have a goal to reach 1K. Yeah, we're too ambitious. You know what's funny? Let me show you my channel, like how we've been going, bro. I feel like you guys deserve to hear this from me because sometimes, bro, it's like most creators just create a disconnect between them and the people like that follow them. For me and the people that follow me, bro, y'all are my brothers. Like we close like that. Y'all feel me, bro? As you guys can see, look at the last 7 days. Look, bro, in 7 days, bro, we got 131 subs. Yo, thanks, man. V, thanks a lot, bro. Man, I'm trying to get a job, bro. You feel me? That's why I'm going crazy. Like, it's day 30, what? Day 38 today. You know what's funny is that I realized I don't have a structured learning path, right? And that's why like my videos are all over the place. And even my coding stuff is all over the place. First of all, bro, I want you to read this feed, bro. Like, I can be on stream, like, bro, yeah. Y'all should read this feed, dog. Yo, bro, y'all should, yo. Wait, what's this? Rich soon. You feel me, bro? That's what's on this cloth. And then I don't know if y'all can read that. I think it's something about Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. How's the fit, y'all? Tell me. Is it tough? Is the fit tough? Bro, C plus plus or Java for DSA? I'm confused, bro. None of those, bro. None of those. Don't focus on any of those. Don't focus on any of those. Just go with Python or maybe JavaScript. I feel like you go with the language that you're comfortable with. If you're good with Java, go with Java. I feel like Java has so much boilerplate to the point where just in order to like run something small, you need a whole ass class, you need like a big ass fucking method. Like it's just gonna be so confusing. But I don't know. If you're comfortable with it, go with it. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Python and JavaScript if you're starting out. Facts. Like me, I know JavaScript, right? But I don't know. I just don't like it for DSA, bro. Mm-hmm. 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 But I can tell you this, bro. Hold on. Mm, wait, Python mini projects. I can tell you this. When you're doing lead code and stuff, nobody cares really, bro. I feel like nobody cares like the language you use or whatever. Unless that company wants you to do like a um specific language, but it's rare. It's rare to find a company that's like, we only want you to use this for lead code, you know? At the end of the day, lead code is becoming pointless. I don't know if you guys are getting that. Lead code is becoming pointless every single day. I can't even lie to you guys. Although some people might argue, oh, this helps you to like fucking test your knowledge or to sieve out people to fucking see the ones that are like talented and the ones that can code and all that stuff. But I promise you, bro, beyond syntax, man, there's nothing else that people care so much about. Like knowing lead code. I feel like you cannot achieve anything just after the interviews. Like, all right, now what next? Now you get it. But once you build so many projects, it's easier. Let me see. Yeah, it's easier for you to like apply those ideas somewhere. But it's hard for you to find somewhere where you'll have to apply the knowledge of lead code. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, well, most people having high proficiency in Java do get a preference. Very true. And that's very true, bro. I don't know why, because I feel like, hold on, I think I can explain that a little better. Here's the thing, most companies are still using legacy code for like 19 something. So they just rely on Java because you know the boom where Java was like the goat of enterprise apps. You get it, everything from the banking systems to everything was dependent on Java. So it's like, yeah, nobody really wants to take that leap of faith to say, man, let me just go to that new fucking you get it, new language or these latest frameworks. So yeah, and they've you know those languages, those old legacy code, they're not going to maintain themselves. So they'll need you guys to learn something that is the fucking age of your dad. Yeah, so I feel like if you know Java, you'll have more chances of landing jobs as compared to somebody who just knows Monstack. So, mm-hmm. Mm. Wait, that would not be the cost efficient best YouTube channel for Monstack Dev. Is this dude Hussein Web Dev? Yo, Anuj Prakash, welcome to the stream. The party animal entertainer. What? Why is your name called the party animal entertainer? Ayan Huda was good. Are you new to the? Oh, no, you're not new, bro. You're one of my people. Ayan Huda. I'm starting to feel that now. Mm-hmm. What? You starting to feel what? Hmm. Hmm. I'm sure. Yeah, this is the dude, Hussein Web Dev. This guy is the goat of Monstack, man. I feel like he can teach you everything you need. Like not even just Monstack, but this dude can go in depth, Golang, Next.js, TypeScript. Like this dude has everything. And look at all these projects, bro. Crazy. I feel like you should watch this one if you really want to learn backend, right? With Mongoose. I feel like this one, MongoDB and Mongoose, this is really like insane. You need to watch this. And if you need JavaScript, you need to watch this 15-hour course, bro. These two can get you crazy. And also how to mod your VS Code. Like I feel like some people like to ask how you can like mod your VS Code and make it look good. This guy has a course on it too. Yeah, and if you want to learn Express, I feel like this guy's courses is all you need. Just follow this guy, man. This guy will get you somewhere very far. You can also watch Sing his crazy math skill. I don't know. I'm gonna look it out. But another dude, especially for backend dev, I would say, I'm about to forget this guy. There's this dude called Akshay, bro. All the guys I follow are Indians, right? Because they're insane. This guy is like, especially this dude. You should watch this video, bro. Like, I want all of you guys to at least watch this video, this specific video. If you guys want to land a job in 3 months, bro. And this is the guy whose advice I'm following, literally. That's why you see, bro, I'm consistent every single day because his advice is insane. Even this latest video he just uploaded. So let me show you guys a glimpse of
Even
his
I will
video.
tell you that how much time you have to spend on what topic. You just have to blindly follow this. In 3 months, you will be at a much greater technical skills. Everything will be covered in this roadmap. 2 hours in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Don't underestimate revision. You don't have to skip anything that I am saying right now. You know, a lot of students I see, they are good technically, they have built good projects, they have solved a lot of lead code questions, but when it comes to explaining to the interviewers, they are bad at communication skills. You would have solved almost 200 problems on lead code.
Yeah. So you should check this dude out. He's going to like give you guys like, bro, no BS. Like this videos is no bullshit. You'll never find, oh guys, go on fucking, man, thank you guys for watching this video. You should go check this. Is like a bunch of bullshit. This dude is straight to the point. All right, let me look for another dude. I think this guy is called Ray something. And for some reason I can't spell his name. But if I put something like mm, Bakken, then probably his name will appear. I don't know, man. Indian names are hard for me, right? I'm sorry, bro. I can. I think his name is Caudry with like H. Some. Just give me a sec, bro. Yeah, this is the dude. And he has a channel that is fully in Hindi, right? He has two channels actually. Hatesh, yes, that's his name, Hatesh. Yeah, man. Oh my god, bro. This dude, I like his content. That Akshay dude. Plus this guy also. He has chai or code something, and every video here is in Hindi, and then he has like this channel chai is whatever I think is in 1 point something 600K, but he has his main channel which is in something M there. Yeah, that's the channel that most people follow, and I follow his channel like dead, bro. These guys' videos are also goated. You guys should check out his live streams, and just I want you guys to go to the playlist because his things are organized. Go to the playlist and look for whichever thing you want to learn. Like for example, for me, I want to perfect my backend, right? So I would go to like let's give me a second. I'd go to um just give me a sec, guys. I can't, for some reason I can't see it. But let me see. Okay, here's Git. I think it's something about backend, bro. Let me just put his name here, alright? Hatesh. Bro, how do they pronounce this name? Kudhari. Okay. I'm just gonna say backend playlist. Yup. Backend playlist, complete backend course. Why is it not in English? I used to see the one that was in English, right? Backend playlist. Hold on, just give me a sec, guys. I want you guys to check out that stuff. I think it's called Express playlist. Mm, bro, for some reason I can't seem to see it. But God, I think hold on, just give me a second. I'll find it right now. Backend, I think it's Node.js, whatever, but let me just say backend development. Hmm. Is it Chowdari? Oh, Chowdari. This is how you pronounce it. Chowdari or Chowdari. God, bro, you guys are. I can't keep up with that, bro. All right, I think this is in Hindi, but let me see.
हाँ जी, कैसे हैं आप सभी? स्वागत है आपका चाय और कोड में। और सबसे खुशी की बात और सबसे बड़ी अनाउंसमेंट, मैं क्या है कि इस चैनल पे ज़्यादा इतना तूफान मचा के अनाउंसमेंट नहीं करता, बस सीधे कर देते हैं अनाउंसमेंट। हाँ,
This is unfair. This is unfair, bro. How do you have the one in Hindi very, very organized, and then the one for English is not? Like, I'm not seeing it. Why? Why, bro? I feel like that's unfair, man. Why? Now, I wish I knew Hindi, dog. But yeah, I'm wasting time on this stuff. But I can tell you, like, bro, this dude got it all, man. I don't know. I just can't seem to find it. But if I get it, I'll show you guys. I think he's teaching MongoDB. I think it starts with MongoDB and then it goes to like Express and all that stuff. Even he teaches how to use Postman as well. So yeah, we shall have to look. We shall have to have a look at it. Let's see.
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं हूं आपका दोस्त प्रशांत और
This is in Hindi. Okay, I'm just gonna say MongoDB. MongoDB. All right. Just gonna say MongoDB, right? For now, just give it a sec, and then I'll find it. What you want to learn? It's not me that wants to learn. I want you guys to check this guy out. Building backend with Huno. Yeah, not Huno, bro. Yeah, for some reason I can't find it. I don't know if he has another channel, but if I find it, I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Oh no, not this one. God. Yeah, for some reason I can't find it, bro. But I swear to God, I can promise you, I used to watch this guy's stuff like every single day, dog. So yeah, that's what I would say. I feel like when it comes to projects and stuff, it's not that deep, bro. All right. Mm. Yo, EAH or whatever that guy. Mm. Bro, somebody yesterday joined our Discord, right? Hmm. Somebody joined the Discord yesterday and he started sending porn, bro. Like, I'm not happy. Dude started sending porn in our group. Like, bro, we got 14-year-olds, we got 17, we got kids in here, dog. Somebody sending porn. What the fuck? On a lot. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to look at projects like, mm, now projects. I want us to take it step by step, all right? I want us to take it step by step. We can decide to like first I want yo happy my boy happy Fanny was good my brother so early yeah bro it's so early man today I just want to start the stream early because I'm having a good time so I thought why not it's actually almost 10. I'm even just taking my breakfast so somebody was saying bro. Well, somebody will say you can also watch her kids sing or whatever. That bro, you guys, y'all know like Indian names are hard for me to pronounce, bro. But first, I want to take a second to say thank you guys. Like I don't know if you guys noticed, but look, let's put this in lifetime. Look at this, dog. Here we are not getting any traction at all, like literally, and we are not consistent. Soon as we started getting consistent, I think yeah, we started 28 days ago. Look at that. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man. It's not even about like the average viewers or whatever. Because viewers will come and go. And even me, I wouldn't want you guys to sit here and watch me for fucking hours. It's like, bro, y'all got something to do with your life. You feel me? You guys gotta go do something as well. I appreciate y'all, pulling up. The point of the matter is us growing is what matters to me. It's like, yeah, bro, every single day, bro, we have something going on for ourselves. And another thing I want to let y'all know is that I'm completely redesigning my entire front end, bro. My entire front end code for my Daddy Bucket website is literally cooked. So I had to just restart it from scratch. And here's the thing, here's the catch. The backend is still clean, right? But if I want to later switch to like microservices, I want to keep it organized. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like that. I want to show you guys how the front end is now going to be looking like. Although it's not completely different, yo, you see, bro, this same dude that's using my profile, that's using my pictures, his profile, this is the weirdo I think that started sending porn in the group, bro. I don't respect you, my nigga. You've lost all respect for you, bro. If that's you, man, I'm completely disappointed, bro. So as you guys can see, bro, I literally redesigned everything and made it completely use CN and stuff. So everything is accessible and everything is clean. So as you guys can see, I like this new modern kind of look. You get it. If you guys use Vassal or you guys use these other websites, they all look like this. So I'm completely redesigning that. And now look, bro. Yeah, look at this, bro. You guys should look at this, bro. Look how clean that UI is. If I click this, we shall get a low drop here, purchase, whatever. If I click this, I think if I play, Oh my god, bro. I was talking and I was mute all this time, bro. Yeah. I'm like, although we haven't changed completely the entire thing, but at least it's accessible. You get it? At least it has like, the dark mode and everything is working. I like the fact that we're not taking away from like the original design. We're still having the exact design, but we've just changed some things. And another thing I want you guys to know is that I created this starter package myself, right? This kind of stuff. Like I have let me show y'all. Just give me a sec. Um I have it here on my GitHub. Y'all can come here and check it. It's called a starter kit. You can just clone it and it comes out of the box with like everything. Not this one. It just shows here a navbar and it just shows this. And then a navbar you can customize it your own way. And then it just shows homepage. Welcome to homepage. That's it. And it also shows this footer. So everything is very very like well thought after. Although it's not like something futuristic, but it can just save you like time when you're trying to create a new app without having to start it from scratch. So yeah, I feel like if you guys need it, yeah, can just come and start it, or I mean fork it or whatever, or just do what you want to do. You can clone it, and yeah, you guys will have the starter thing that has everything already out of the box, right? And then you can just build on top of this. But if you want to also customize it, you can do it your way. So I feel like, yeah, that's a little bit of something I wanted to share with y'all because I want you guys to like, at least benefit something small from my stress because I spent some time building it. So it is what it is, my brothers. You get it? And that's the thing. It's like, bro, we're building this community together and we're going crazy every single day. So that's the most important thing. We got 1 star from who? Oh, that's me. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? And another thing, right? Another thing I want y'all to know is that I don't know if I should start uploading. I mean, posting every single day my progress on LinkedIn. Do you guys think is gonna do something? You think it's gonna do something? Because for me, I want to get a job, my brother, but I want to look professional as well. It's not like, because for me, bro, like I have issues when it comes to like crashing out. Right now, bro, if I go to like LinkedIn posts and stuff, and I just view some people's stuff, some people's posts be so cringe to the point where I'm enticed to get negative and say some BS. Now it's like, all right, man, I look weird because everyone on LinkedIn is somehow ass kissing, like somebody kissing somebody's ass. I'm thrilled to have found a new fucking job. I'm fucking happy to this. Like, bro, everybody's too positive on LinkedIn, bro. I don't know. Yeah, my girl calling me, my fiance, man, my baby. I give me a sec. Hello, yo, what's good, my baby girl? Yeah, I just started, bro. I started out today, bro. Shit. Yeah. Huh? All right. See, I told you about that shit. We shall talk after this stream. All right. See ya. Okay. Mm. Who's a simp, dog? Y'all be on some stupid shit, man. Man, I'm not. I'm not a simp, dog. No problem. No problem. I know if it looks. Hold on. What the fuck? I don't know if it looks good with the lights turned on or turned off. Mm. What do you guys think? You can see me. My brother, go change your DP, bro. You can't be using my picture. It just looks so cringe, bro. Mm. You see? You be on some racist shit. What you mean I'm still not visible? Hmm? For real, bro, I consider banning this dude. I just be chilling. Like, I want y'all to just be yourselves, but being too racist and cringe like this is so annoying, bro. You know what makes it worse? Hmm. Yo, my company has been approved. Oh my god. Am I tripping? Yo, you guys, nah. Hold on. Am I tripping? I just got an email. Your company has been approved. Oh, you want? Bro, bro, I swear to God, bro, I've been going back and forth with the fucking government. These guys, bro, they haven't, like, bro. I don't know if you guys noticed how I wasn't in good spirits for the last 3 days. Bro, I've been going back and forth with, I don't know whether it's a ministry or the government or whatever. They've been rejecting my company because of the name Dirty Bucket, right? That Dirty Bucket sounds like some porn stuff. I'm like, what you mean? You can literally look at a bucket right now and say Dirty Bucket. It's because I'm making beats and beats are going in a fucking S3 bucket, so we're calling it Dirty Bucket. What the fuck? Oh my god. They rejected my company 3 times, bro. 3 times. And I had to go back and forth. Bro, do you know how far that place is from my house? I literally have to like waste time and money going back and forth, bro. And then finally today, your company has been approved. Oh my god. I'm gonna hit them up right now for my tax identification number. And we're going crazy. So that you know what that means? Hmm. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm. So, I'm gonna give you guys a little story time, right? Here's the thing. My like in order for you to do anything that's legal, right, in a country, especially a foreign country, even your own country, right, you need to pay taxes. So now my store, like in order for me to open like a Stripe or anything, Stripe or fucking how do I call it? Lemon Squeezy, even Upwork, they need TIN, which is the tax identification number, which shows that you are compliant and you paying your taxes. But bro, I swear I don't know for some reason, bro, they've been rejecting my company, bro. I swear to God, I don't know if I can show you guys how many applications I sent. I don't know. Yeah, look at this. All these ones, some are just disappearing or I deleted them out of annoyance, but bro, oh my god. Damn, receiving this is like my best thing ever, bro. Um yeah, somebody said my company name is Daddy Bucket, bro. Mm-hmm. Domestic your application for domestic is for the TIN generation is in progress. After generation of TIN, you receive an email with the TIN. Oh my god, I can't wait. Bro, I'm about to call my girl, yo. Hold on. You guys don't know how exciting this shit is. That means I'm about to start getting money, bro. You guys are slow. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that shit, bro. What does my company do? Alright, you will find out soon as I get my tax identification number. Y'all will see, bro. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all what's gonna happen afterwards. Yeah. Bro. I'm super excited, dog. Hold on, let me call my girl, dog. Can't wait, bro. Yeah, just give me a second, okay? Let me express my happiness. Don't be haters. Oh my god. Yo, Books. You know what just happened, bro? My company got approved by the government, dog. Yeah, bro. They just sent me the email right now, streaming. I was so happy, bro. Yeah, bro. They just approved it, man. After back and forth with those stupid guys, bro. Especially that stupid woman, bro. I'll never forget the treatment she gave me. It was some fucking. But she helped, though. She helped. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, man. It's all good. Let me continue with my stream, bro. We shall celebrate later. That means we about to get millions. You know what that means? Alright, man. See ya, books. Hmm. Yo, boys. Yeah, I'm down with the celebration, man. I'm down with the celebration. What do you mean you give a job? What do you mean, my brother? First, somebody's Inma said, "What languages do I master?" I did not master any language, but I can say I'm proficient. Proficient is more like the actual the right word to use, right? I feel like proficient should be the actual word. Now, enough of this data bucket thing. Mm, just give me a sec, guys. I sold everything in US and moving out. Huh. Wait, Flutter, Firebase messaging, push notifications. All right, bro. I know YouTube can be super distracting, but I think yesterday we started something like this swap thing. Okay. Yesterday we started it and then we didn't finish it. So yeah, let's continue finishing it. That's the second project, right? Front end, and we're gonna say npm run dev. What npm run dev? All right, it should be running in a sec. I think that should be working. All right, I'm just gonna close this off. So yesterday, bro, we tried to open this stuff. All right, this welcome to skill swap, getting started. Then it's gonna get us. Yeah, it's gonna redirect us here, and then for some reason, let's check out clock. Right, yesterday we didn't really like clarify what's gonna happen because I want this to be pre-filled already. I want this part to be pre-filled. Click to upload. What's this click to upload, bro? I feel like there's no point of telling users what to do there. They already know, right? I don't know. I think they already know. Am I mistaken? The profile, just give me a sec here, guys. This is a profile picture. They don't even have to upload a profile picture in the first place because let me go to the dashboard. Just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a second. Oh my god. Where is the dashboard, dog? I wanna lie and I wanna cry, but all my tears are so used up. Alright, this is gonna be it. So we're gonna take this exact avatar and then use it that side. Now, how about the last name? Oh god, I'm exposing everything of mine, bro. What the fuck? What the hell? It's not bad. It's not bad. So we're gonna pick this username, which is Procfilty. Yeah, Procfilty. Okay, this is the user ID, and this is the email, right? So for some reason, we could just pre-fill this with the username, and this is gonna be any image of our choice. We can just choose any image, and it will appear here. Set up, complete your details. Click to upload or whatever. All right, let's remove that click to upload thing, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. So today we're gonna be doing some lead code, bro. Yeah, shouldn't worry. We're gonna do some lead code in a second. Just give me a second. I want to remove this BS. Yep. I wanna cry and I wanna lie, but all my tears. Okay, if this is filled, I am graphic. Oh man, graphic designer and software engineer, right? Engineer. Okay, then we save profile. Okay, right now it's not saving anything to the database, and that's what we're gonna be doing. All right. Oh, I mean, saving it to our backend or whatever. Now let me see, because I want this image to be using whatever is inside the clock here. So how are we gonna do it? I think we're gonna need webhooks, right? I think we're gonna need webhooks for that. So let's go down. Let's go to configure. Hey man, thanks for the sub, my boy. Thanks for the sub, man. Thank you so much for the sub, bro. All right, I think users can set a username for their account, save, and that should be it, right? So, because we need a username though. Hold on, just give me a second. Users can set a username for themselves. Users have the ability to set their first and last name. I don't know, for some reason, let's just leave it the way it is. Oh my God, Clark is so organized, bro. Look at this kind of stuff. Okay, I think here we gotta use webhooks. So we need webhooks in order to fucking uh to feed our database with all the information that we need. So before going that far, we're gonna go to MongoDB. I don't know if I should be using MongoDB, bro. I've been saying I want to use PostgreSQL, but we cannot use PostgreSQL without using anything, like, because I want to host on what RDS, right? Which is Amazon RDS. Okay, so let's say I want to host my own Postgres with Docker plus AWS RDS. I think it can. Where should I start from? Now let me see how that's gonna help us out, right? If you want to host your own PostgreSQL and considering both Docker and RDS, it's important to first clarify the goal. Do you want full control, host PostgreSQL on EC2, or do you want managed infrastructure using Amazon RDS, which PostgreSQL without the hassle of maintenance? Boys, which one should we go with? From what I'm thinking, I think this one will make more sense because for a simple project, I don't really see myself stressing about maintaining the stuff. You run PostgreSQL on in Docker on an EC2. I think this will expose us to using EC2, right? What do you guys think? This one will need full control, cheaper at scale. You can manage updates, backups, scaling, security, and stuff. Now, AWS RDS PostgreSQL, fully managed Postgres by AWS, auto backups, high availability, maintenance handled, more expensive, less control over intervals. I don't know, bro. I don't see myself paying for that shit. I don't know if you guys are with me on the same page. It's like you guys have a problem when we just have when ChatGPT is teaching us. Most people have a problem, but I don't think there's a problem with that. If you want to use Docker plus EC2 self-hosted, create an instance using Amazon Linux or Ubuntu. Open port this in security groups, attach an EBS volume if you need for data. Okay, we have Docker installed already. Then we need to run PostgreSQL Docker container. And after that, we can, I don't know, bro. What do you guys think? Which one should we go with? Create database, PostgreSQL, free tier if you just testing. Okay. Let's see AWS RDS. Let's check it out. AWS RDS. Let's check that out. So I want everything to look clean and fresh and fucking, I think this is Miro, right? All right. I want us to first design the entire backend for this application, right? Before we do anything. So let's click this. Now let's look at how our backend infrastructure is gonna look, right? So where is it? We have to get it from here. I just need a load of Tango, bro. I wanna lie and I wanna cry and all my tears. Okay, so we're gonna have our front end, which is already running on Next.js. This one will be hosted on Vercel. We're not gonna waste time with that, all right? I feel like Vercel can handle that for us, right? That's good. That's already sorted. Now for the backend side of things, right? I want to run it on Express, which is Node.js first. So we're gonna have Node and Express, right? Node and Express plus Prisma. So Prisma and what? Prisma and Postgres. I don't know why I'm addicted to Postgres, although I haven't used it, bro. Like I don't know how that is even possible, but it is already. So we're gonna be running Vercel on the front end, and the backend is going to be Node.js with Express plus Prisma and PostgreSQL. So that's the entire thing that we're going to be doing. But now our instance of Postgres is something that we're going to be tying inside a container with Docker, right? Or we could just use the managed database, which is with RDS. So this RDS thing is Amazon, is handled by Amazon Web Services, right? AWS. And we're gonna have to check if they have a free tier. If they do, then I'm gonna go with that. Okay, I can see Amazon RDS here. Amazon RDS, get started with Amazon RDS. Can we check the pricing section? For some reason, bro, Amazon, like, their website just be so, like, it's be so fucking bloated with a bunch of stuff. What's all this, bro? I don't want to see all this stuff. I don't know, man. To me, that's like bad user experience. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Imagine I'm criticizing Amazon, which is a $1 billion company, but yeah, because they can afford to just make it better, bro. All right, get started with the free tier. Let me see what's going on. I wanted to check that pricing. Some reason I can't seem to fucking get it. All right, man. So last time I checked, I had exposed my root stuff. So I don't know, bro. We might end up just trying a new IAM user. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think about that? Censor the word job, please. No. Hold on. I'm going to ban this dude. I'm tired of him now. I tried giving him the benefit of the doubt, but this dude, he's a fool, bro. Hold on. Let me. I'm not so used to crashing out on, like, being negative like this, but this dude is a fool. Why are you spamming our fucking shit, bro? Get the fuck out of my fucking YouTube, dog. Don't annoy me, man. I'm born this bitch ass nigga. First of all, he's using my fucking image. You're a grown ass man, man. Using somebody else as your DP, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're annoying me now, man. Fuck. Hold on, where's this fool, bro? Matter of fact, I gotta put this fool on timeout, right? And another thing is, I think I could just fucking report his shit, because this is so annoying, bro. So annoying, bro. What language do you know and use? JavaScript, my boy. JavaScript, and I'm also teaching myself Python. So where's my boy Funny here? I don't know if he's still watching the stream, but if he is, I'm gonna make him the hold on. Can review and remove chat messages. Yes, block words and change chat modes in life and has abilities as standard. Alright, man. I'm gonna give this dude this, and he's just going to remove this fool, bro. Yeah, he's gonna be our moderator, man. He's gonna remove this fool, and I'm gonna put this guy on fucking timeout, bro, for 24 hours. This dude is annoying me. Let him get the fuck out. This dude is on some bullshit, bro. I don't like dudes that just be on some bullshit, bro. I can't even lie to you, man. Yeah, y'all should grow up, man. It's like, bro, we hustling, all of us, man. Like, you just go do something with your life. Don't be a fucking hater, my G. All right, that's enough crash out. Yeah, that's a valid crash out, bro. This dude's annoying me. I can't even lie to you. All right, for some reason, our cost is still 0, which is good because we've been using this S3 bucket like crazy, and we have a lot of stuff stored in there. So, mind you guys, I've never used RDS or never opened RDS. Only thing I know is S3 bucket because I've been using it for some time. So this is a good time to teach ourselves something new. So how do we start? Where are their docs, man? Where is Amazon docs? Get pricing assistance, right? Amazon Relational Database, RDS. Okay, Amazon Relational Database Service is a managed, highly available, secure database service that makes it simple to set up, operate, and scale relational database management system using whatever the cloud or whatever. That should do it. I just want to see the actual money, dog. Cause all right, free tier. What's in the free tier? If you signed up for this prior to July 15th, you can continue to use RDS for free up to 12 months. What? What the hell? This is actually nuts, dog. Now, this is actually nuts. So your usage is aggregated across instances types. If using more than one instance, available engines, MySQL, MariaDB, PostgreSQL. Yeah, you can receive 20 GB of general purpose SSD. What the fuck? Okay, if you sign up for this tier after July, oh my god, man, prior to July 15th, bro. You can choose between free plan or pay plan, man. God damn it, I'm not. Man, why Amazon? Why y'all, bro? Why y'all didn't tell me about this shit, bro? Yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good, Shaw Postman, man? How you doing, my brother? Damn, there's some people I didn't notice, bro. I got my brother Iman here. We got EAH Media. That's my boy right there. How you doing, my brother? All right. If you sign up for AWS, this is a free plan or a paid plan. Either plan will offer $100 in credits and up to an additional $100 in credits for activating foundational AWS services. Free credits are valid for up to 12 months. Additional details I explain. Wait, what is $100 worth in credit? I don't know, bro. How does that help? Okay, let's start with PostgreSQL pricing. God, let me hope it's not that expensive, bro. When you run your DB instance on standby, RDS this and that. Okay, on demand. All right, I don't know. For some reason, we are not gonna worry about the cost right now. Let me see. 100 GB in the US is what's this? North Virginia. All right, we just gonna run it for some time, and then we shall see how everything is going to roll. So yeah, let's go with engines. We can just go with any. Where's PostgreSQL? Okay, this is the documentation. This is the docs. All right, let's start from there. It needs your credit card number. No, I doubt. I doubt. Credit run virtual servers in the cloud. Okay, I have this already in my blood. I have this set up in my blood already. Run code without thinking about servers. Lambda. Okay. EC2. This is virtual servers. Manage NoSQL databases. DynamoDB. Okay. Huh. Wait, for some reason, how are we gonna set up everything? Set up your AWS environment. Get started. Can we start with EC2? What's EC2? Is it for hosting? Key concept for EC2 and provides infrastructure for how to configure and use EC2. All right. Wait, which one is which though? Because I hate just going through the docs manually like this. So I'm going to say if you use RDS, go to AWS RDS. So which one is better though? I think the one with Docker and EC2 is cheaper. But then the catch is you gotta learn Docker and you gotta handle it yourself. I think I don't mind. I don't mind running it myself. If you're just testing, choose version of SS classes, this DB, enable public access if you need it. Alright, since I'm not going to be using that, I don't know. Pro tip: hybrid setup. Use Docker Postgres locally for development. Use AWS RDS for production. Okay, so we can use this for development. Okay, I'm a complete noob. So walk me step by step of what I need to know, so we can start with this. All right, let's see what's gonna happen, bro. So for some reason, right, this is how I teach myself. Some people just have a problem with it because for some reason they just want me to be watching tutorials. I'm not gonna sit there and watch tutorials. I just use ChatGPT to make it easier for me, because if you watch tutorials, it's still the same as asking ChatGPT for something. It's more like You're just asking a human being, and that human being is going to twist and turn before giving you the accurate answer. So why not just get the accurate answer? All right, let's walk through locally with Docker step by step. What is Docker? How to install it? How to run PostgreSQL using Docker? I think I do have Docker. I don't know if I'm tripping. Just give me a sec. I think if I'm to say Docker version, I should be having it. All right, I think I have that. So I'm going to run Docker and my. Yeah, did you ban the guy who used it? Bro, I banned his bitch ass, bro. I was so annoyed. I banned him, bro. I can't tolerate that BS. That dude is so stupid. He's childish, dog. All right, how to install it? How to run PostgreSQL using Docker? So this is good. Now this is the second part we're gonna deal with. How to connect it with a database tool. All right, understand the basics. Docker lets you run apps like PostgreSQL inside containers, isolated environments that work in the same the same on any machine. Think of it like a portable, self-contained app. Okay, I think that makes sense. Now we need to install Docker. I already did. Now run Postgres container. Open your terminal and run. How are we gonna do this? This is in the terminal. We're gonna need the Docker run name and then Postgres DB. What's all this? Let's first check the explanation. Name Postgres DB. Oh, Docker run, right? It's the actual thing, and then this is what's going to run. It's going to check the name, which is Postgres DB container name. Oh, this is a container name. The container name is Postgres DB, Postgres database. Okay. And it sets the DB username. The DB username is my user, right? I could change it to my name, and then Postgres DB sets the database name. I could change it to my own name, right? Wait, so this line here is actually what's going to run. Docker run, and it's going to take name from here, and it's just going to say Postgres DB, I think, and then we can just fill in the rest. That's not bad. We're going to have to set map Postgres port. Is just whatever that's going to be here. I don't know what that is. Saves your data even if container stops. So PG Postgres, what PG data? I don't know what that means, but for some reason I think this saves the data even if the container stops. So this is going to be var lib Postgres and data. And then Postgres 15 pulls and runs Postgres version 15. So we don't even have to download Postgres in our computer, I guess. Wait, let me pause what I'm eating in a second because we're about to get busy, my boys. All right, just give me a second. Yep, about to get busy, bro. We about to go crazy. All right, let's see now. To check if it's running, we say docker ps, and then connect to PostgreSQL using our terminal. We say install what PSQL Postgres. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Brew install lb what false whatever, then connect. Okay, use a GUI. No, I'm not gonna use a GUI. Option, use a GUI tool like TablePlus or pgadmin or this whole localhost. But this username, password, db my db. And then once connected, either terminal or GUI, run, create table. I want to use let's see, I want to use Prisma to create and do the rest. Is it possible? All right, bro, we're gonna learn a lot of stuff, bro. You guys don't know, like, this is the best way to learn, my boys. Absolutely, using Prisma with your local Postgres running in Docker is not possible. It's one of the best ways. It's not only possible, it's one of the best ways. This shit, you guys are, that's why it's like you guys gotta read English, right? Because what the fuck, if I did read this, I was gonna be like, okay, not possible. That's like, I'm scared. All right, it's not only possible. It's one of the best ways to work in modern full stack apps. All right, so what we need to initialize a node project and install Prisma client, set up .env with your Docker Postgres URL, and then define your data models in Prisma schema, run Prisma migrate to create tables, use Prisma client in your code to query your DB. Very good, my boys. I think I'm happy with what like with how far we've come so far. So what I'm gonna do, just give me a sec. I'm just gonna close this front end and we're just gonna open a new folder. I'm gonna call this backend, and inside this backend, I'm just gonna boom. I'm gonna close this off. Give me a sec. Let me just open a new instance of a terminal. Did you learn all this using Hussein YouTube channel? Yeah, for real, bro. Hussein YouTube channel, nobody else. Hussein and that dude called Kaudari. mm-hmm. So now we can say cd backend. All right, backend. All right, now that we are inside the backend, here's the best way to set up your backend for development. Let me put you guys on game. How much time have you spent from beginner to this level? 4 months, but 4 months and like 8 hours, 4 to 8 hours every single day. Y'all fathom that shit? 4 to 8 hours every single day for 4 months. That's what that's how much time you need, dog, to get to the level. But I'm not even that perfect yet, though, because you feel me, I still need to learn a lot of stuff. But I feel like, yeah, after watching your YouTube, I'm gonna start coding manually without AI. Here's the thing, right? Here's what I always tell you: don't get scared to use AI, but at the same time, don't use AI to give you the actual code. Bro, it's nuts, dog. And to be specific, I haven't started applying for jobs, so that's the reason why I haven't gotten a job. But getting a job these days is a numbers game. If you apply for 1,000 jobs, I promise you'll get 2 to 3 offers out of 1,000. So that's a crazy ratio, but I feel like you can get at least 10 offers, bro, out of 1,000 jobs. And only lazy people get to complain because all you gotta do is fucking easy apply. And if you don't easy apply, just easy apply to the first 500, and then the first 500 you tailor your resume towards like the specific company and your cover letter and all that stuff, and I promise you get a job. So I'm not rushing it. I want to build solid projects first, then I can do what I want to do. Cool, what you doing though? I'm actually building an application called Swap, Skill Swap, where users can go and swap skills. It's almost like Tinder, but for skills. Does that make sense? Because you'll have to match with users that have the same skill or different skills, and then you can like exchange. Like, it's like butter trade, right? You swap what you have with what another person has. You get, yeah. For some reason, what's going on with our Docker? All right, let's go. And let me first set up my backend very well. All right, and this is something I learned from that Code Harry guy. Me personally learning JS right now, by the way. All the best, bro. Very inspiring. Thanks a lot, my brother. Yo, Matrix of Wealth, we going crazy. We even getting out of 500 subs soon. We almost reaching 1K, bro. Not almost, but yeah, we shall get there. Okay, let's set up the backend. I want you guys to just get used to using the terminal, boys. Cause man, you're not a real developer if you can use the terminal. Yeah, that's a hard tech. Okay, so first we need to say npm, right? Let's say npm init. We could say why, or we could just follow this stuff. I feel like for something like this simple project, we just say why, so we don't have to write everything, right? Okay, we got our package JSON. Very good. That's not bad. And then we can go to making the folders that we need. So we're gonna say make directory, and the first directory that we need is config. After config, it's already there. I have them already, bro. I don't even have to type them again. But yeah, I think this should not be in libs. It should be just lib. All right, I'm just gonna say this, and yeah, we've created all of them. After that, What else? We have the config, the controllers, the libraries. We have the middlewares. We actually need the middlewares because we're gonna. I don't know. I'm thinking about adding better auth rather than using clock. I don't know, bro. What do you guys think? Cause just give me a sec. Let me just turn this to dark mode. Let's say I hold on. I'm going to clock. Let me kick this user out. Cause for clock, in order for us to have users in our own database, we shall have to fucking come and use like webhooks to listen to changes that happen here. Like once we get a new user, then we can just get them and then push them to our database. I mean our own database. I don't know. It just creates like just some overhead, and it just creates room for like latency issues. I don't know, bro. I'm just thinking it's like that's not good user experience in my view. But I feel like okay, it won't take that much like time. But for a simple project, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So let's just keep it like that. It's no problem. And we can come here. Then inside this part, that's where. Matter of fact, rather than having all these ones, we can create make directory, and then we can create src. Now inside this src, we're going to push everything, almost everything here inside the src, but it should be there for now. All right. For now I don't really need the src though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just keep it out, and then let's see. Hey man, I'm a web developer. That's good, my brother. How are you doing? How's your development going? Hey, Prism X, what's good, my brother? Welcome to the stream. We got Abhishek Iron. Man, you guys, man, my brothers from India, y'all should simplify your names for me, man. We got Kishijit Bhatia. Oh no no. Let me, let me say I am sorry, my brother. Oh my god, bro. You guys are funny as hell, man. What am I working on? Alright, I'll show you what I'm working on in a sec. Lock previewing up. Just give me a sec. I said I'm building a skill swap, right? It's an application where you can exchange skills. Like you said, you're a web developer. You can come and use the application and then fill the application and say, hey, I am a web developer here, right here. Say I'm a web developer, and then inside the dashboard, bro, ignore this dirty and ugly dashboard. This is just like placeholder stuff, so I can know like what I'm working on. All right, so here let me turn it back to light mode so it looks clearly. All right, here you can have the first user. It's not even actually going to be inside the dashboard. The dashboard is where you're going to create like your stuff. But I feel like we don't even need a dashboard for this though. The dashboard we could only get the dashboard to show like the number of swaps we've made, the number of fucking request swaps also, and the number of people that have requested swaps from us. We shall do all that. And I just wanted to like make the front page here be almost like when you log into Behance or any of these applications, they tend to have this kind of look, right? Where you just see people's stuff here. So that's the thing. That's the kind of the underlining idea behind it all. So you can just click on somebody's like right now I can click on, let's say this is by Alice, right? I can say, okay, let's this person builds modern with, is a web developer, and then for me, I am a fucking graphic designer. I can say, okay, let me exchange my skill with this. I say, hey Alice, can you teach me web development, and then I teach you how to like graphic design. It's not literally like gonna be something that's like insane, but it's just for fun, you know. I'm doing React.js nowadays. Yeah, that's insane, bro. That's insane. React is too good. So that's it, because we have our application already that's gonna make us that we're gonna use as our main, bro. What the fuck? So that's the application we're gonna be using. Bro, man, I'm all over the place, man. I hate this. What the fuck does this fucking housefly need in here, dog? Oh my god, why is it even called housefly? It's so annoying. So we're gonna create now server.js. We're just gonna say touch. We can say index.js or server.js or whatever we can choose. All right, let's just use index. Okay, so we have index there. Now inside we need a controller, so we can just open this controller and these models, right? So and the routes as well. So now inside the controller, first of all, we can say cd controllers, and inside the controllers we're just gonna say touch. We need to create, we can say controller.js, right? I think that will make more sense. I'm just gonna keep it like that, controller.js. And let's go back. We're just gonna say cd into models, and touch. We're just gonna say what, models.js. We could just keep it like that. And then we just go back, cd into routes, and create a fucking route, right? So we're just gonna say routes.js. I feel like that should be good. What tech stack are you using, mate? Mamstack, man, with Next.js on the front end. Next.js, Tailwind, ShardCN. Yeah, know the buzzwords in the front end, and the back end is just Monstack, like Express and all that stuff. But not Monstack though, because I'm planning to use Prisma with PostgreSQL database instead of MongoDB, because I've used MongoDB in most of my projects. So why not just switch it up? And I also want to learn Docker, and Kubernetes, but I don't know if we're gonna need Kubernetes clusters for this simple project. Okay, so we're gonna say cd into config, and touch. Oh my god, touch. We're just gonna say config.js. It's gonna keep it like that. Oh, there's no, okay, what, we're inside the route, sorry. We're inside the routes, so let's take this, let's get out, and yep, I think that should be okay. We got almost everything, and the next thing we left with is just a database, right? We could just say db, or we just call this database. Just get database. All right, and we're just gonna say we created it like that. Okay. Database. Oh, we can just say db.js. Just keep it simple like that. Yeah, you know all this and you don't have a job. I heard you. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, bro. It doesn't mean once you know you already like guaranteed a job. But yeah, I wish that's how it was, man. Man, it's an evil world we live in, bro. Like there's nothing you can do about it, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, my G. Things happen, bro. But I'm gonna get a job. Don't worry. I'm gonna get a job, bro. Yeah, shouldn't worry at all. Your boy gonna get a job. Lib inside the lib, we're not gonna we can just say, let's just keep them like that. Lib.js. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but let's just keep them like that so we don't have to create them again later. So this is gonna be middleware.js. Just keep them like that. You may not. Can you search code with Harry to discover who I am? Hold on. Code with Harry? The confidence is insane. I don't know. Let me check it. Code with Harry. Wait, this is you? Is this you, bro? No. Hold on. You gotta be kidding me, my boy. Don't lie to me. Stop, man. Stop with the cap, my boy. This cannot be you, bro. What the fuck? Of course, he's kidding, man. The fuck? He's kidding, bro. This is a goat, man. You cannot impersonate the goat, man. Come on. Oh my Christ, bro. You cannot impersonate the goat, bro. This is a literal goat, man. I know he's kidding, bro. So I'm just gonna subscribe because no disrespect to the goat. I'm just gonna keep it like that. All right. Yeah, bro. My boy, stop, man. Stop impersonating, bro. You feel me? Yeah, for real. I apologize, man. Excuse my French, bro. I want you guys to know one thing for sure. When you be around niggas that cuss all day, you just start cussing. So yeah, I'm sorry though. I won't do that. Your employer might be watching. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of my employer watching, there's literally one. Don't worry. You know I'm recording a video. Don't worry. You don't know. I'm recording a video. Huh? Nah, I know you're not. You lying. So speaking of employee and employers and all that stuff, some dude reached out to me on LinkedIn, and he was telling me, bro, I want you to like improve your skill so that you can potentially join my company. I've been watching your YouTube videos. You see those vague things. Like, what you mean? Like, what is skill? What else you want me to do? Because I feel like I can try my best, bro. So what the fuck, bro? Because at the end of the day, if y'all want me to work in your company, you guys are gonna have to, like walk me through everything so that I can, understand how like and where I'm going to start executing from. It's just like me telling you you're gonna do this and then I don't give you any ideas of what you're gonna do. It's just like I don't know. Yeah, so I don't really like. I'm not rushing the job thing, but I've given myself 3 months, bro. I mean, not three, up to December. If we don't get a job by December, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I swear to God, because that's it, bro. I'm not saying December. That's like December's gonna be a break. People are gonna be for break and stuff, but I think the beginning of 2026, yeah, beginning of 2026, we shall hopefully have a job. Yeah, I know it's not easy, but don't worry. Y'all shouldn't worry about that, bro. Calm down. Utils. I shouldn't worry, bro. Utils.jazz. You guys be hopeful, man. Y'all shouldn't lose. Y'all shouldn't lose hope. It's not gonna be that deep, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. If we get a job, cool. If we don't get a job as well, also no problem. So yeah, let's say NPMI. First, we need. I don't know if we need Axios for these. We don't need Axios for now. But for some reason we need Express, we need .env, and that should be it. No, we don't need Mongoose. Okay, let's just keep it at this for now. Express course and .env. Those are the things we need. We need to install them there. All right, and then after that, we need. Let me check this JSON. Okay, we need npm I .d. We need nodemon to so we don't keep refreshing everything. How long you been coding? 4 months, bro. 4 months, literally. All right, so we got nodemon, and then all right, we got calls. We got nodemon.env index.js. We need to change the script. Just give me a sec. I'm just gonna say dev, and I'm just gonna say we're just gonna say nodemon, and we're just gonna say index.js. It should run index.js, bro. This stupid stuff. We fighting here with you, dog. Damn. Alright, just give me a sec. Yeah, man, it's 4 months of experience, my boys. Smells so good. Alright. So here for some reason, yeah, we don't need start, we don't need npm start, but we shall add it if we need it. So mom type, we need module. Give me a sec, boys. This is CommonJS. I think we can say module JS. I know it should be module JS or CommonJS. How was it like? It was CommonJS. Alright, we're just gonna keep it at that for now. Just give it a sec. let's go to our index. All right, now we have everything that we need, I guess. So we just need to run import express from express, and then we can just say, instead of e, let's just say express. And then we need to just say up cons up is equals to express, and that's it. It's gonna be just like that. So we're just gonna keep up. I think that's it. We have express set. Now for some reason I'm planning to create .env here, so that we can put our port is equals to, let's say, 5,000. The back. So we need that 5,000. All right, and then we're just gonna say import .env from .env. Wait, import can only be used in JavaScript type file. Okay, very good. So we can go here, and the type should be module. I think it should be module.js. I don't know if that is possible. Okay, it should just be module, bro. In TypeScript files, what's the meaning of this? Import.env from .env. What's the problem? Why are we having some random stuff? And for some reason, the type doesn't even change. So yeah, let's do it like this. Let's say type, and then, bro, why is the type not changing, bro? module.js. Is that how it's supposed to be? Oh my god, I'm using front. Jesus Christ. So this shouldn't be module.js. I think it should just be module, right? Module. Can be modules, or module can be that. Let's just keep it module like that. See if it's going to work. All right. Express, and then we're just gonna say up. Hold on. We need to import our port, right? So we're gonna say cons port is equals to process.env dot, then we just bring our port from there. If there's no port, then we fall back to like 8080. All right, then here we need to say, oh, give me a second, .env .config, and that's gonna be it. I think that should be it for that. All right, now we have this. So say now we have up is equals to express, and we just need to run our app. I think that should be it, right? I didn't even pay attention to front, bro. I just looked at it and I'm like, okay, I was in a hurry. It be simple things like this, bro. All right, module. For some reason, this stuff doesn't have any linting, bro. For some reason, we don't have any LinkedIn. All right, let's say npm run dev. Just give me a sec so we can see if everything is running. Okay, so it's actually importing our .env, which is good. We have .env there. Then the next thing we gotta do is to run our server, right? That should be okay. So let's say up dot send up dot get. Let's just get a simple get request. All right, we can just have request and response. We just gonna say response dot JSON, and I'm just gonna say Hey, I am running. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry. We need this message, and that's it. We good to go on that. So, hey, I am running, and we're gonna say up dot listen to port. It's gonna use our port, and then it's gonna run this, and we're just gonna say console dot log, and it's gonna say up running on port on http localhost. Yep, and then we can just put this interpolation, and we just need to include our port. I think that should be good to go. Okay, up running on port this, and if we open this, bam, for some reason we have no access. For some reason we have no access. I do not know why. I'm just gonna kill this front end for a second, kill this back end for a second, quit this Docker for a second, and then we need to open Postman, because Postman takes a lot of it takes a lot on our computer. It takes a lot of brain power from the computer. So we're just gonna change this API thing. All right, let's copy what we have here. So as you guys can see, the actual stuff is running. If we refresh, is actually using what's inside the .env, and in case of anything, you can fall back to it. And another thing, okay, the reason why that stuff was blocked is because we didn't use a middleware. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna say in instantiate or init the express through app. All right, that is it. And then another one. First of all, I think, yeah, here we need to include middlewares, right? So we need to include middlewares that run before everything. So we're gonna say app.use. First of all, we need to did we use CORS? Did we install CORS? Yeah, we need CORS. I did not import them, so we're gonna say import CORS from CORS. Right. And the other thing is we need app.use, and we need to use express.json, and yeah, I think now this should be okay. We should be good to go. If I restart, let me just restart the entire thing, npm run dev. Oh, we should be good to go, my boy. So let's go and try it one more time. All right, let's just try this one more time. Okay, let's open it. For some reason we still denied access. Okay, I don't know why, but yeah, it's starting to annoy me. It's a get request. Okay, it's a get request. It's forbidden. How is it forbidden? How is that route forbidden? Can we try to change this? Can we change it to like 8,000? All right, let's change it to 8,000, and we gotta kill this server, and then npm run dev one more time. All right, I think for some reason this should work. All right, that should work. So what else? Let's try it again. Let's just try to open this. Come on. All right, it is working, but why is 5,000 prohibited though? Why is 5,000 forbidden? I'm curious now. All right, this stuff has caught my attention. Why is it forbidden? Let's send the request now. Okay, 5,000 is forbidden, so that means we need to change it. We changed it already to 8,000, so let's send a request. Now this is okay, but for some reason this one was tripping 5,000. I don't know. I think there's a project running in the background with that. I don't know. I think. All right, so we have our backend running. Except we do not have all these things like the routes and all that stuff. Now, in order to keep ourselves organized, we're just gonna keep everything inside the source folder. So let's dip everything inside the source folder. Let's start with the config. We can go to the controllers. Hold on, let controller be there. Select this and then controllers inside that. Okay, now middlewares inside this, models inside lib folder, database, routes. Wait, for some reason routes should not be inside. So okay, routes is down here. Utils. What else? Okay, this. So now the only thing that we're gonna be left with is just that one, right? And we can run this index inside the package JSON. We just need to change it from here. You can say here it should be inside the src, and here should also be src. All right, I think it should run now. Everything should be running. Now let's send this again. For some reason there's something wrong because our database, I think we have a problem. Okay, let's not our database though, our backend. Yeah, it's running now. So let's send request again. All right, hey, I'm running. I think it's good now. Do you solve code wars problems? Nah, haven't started. Not even anything. I think I did only one question in, yeah, and then it was stressing me. I left it. Yeah, I didn't, bro. I feel like I'll start doing them when I start applying for jobs. Cause you can only prepare for something that you know you'll get. What's the point of me doing job interview prep when I haven't gotten even the job? I mean the fucking interview yet. Because for me to get the interview, I need to have good projects on my resume. So that's why I'm spending time building. And yeah, I think. Oh my god, you guys will have to excuse me, bro. My background started becoming so noisy, man. Sorry, man. Yes, just starting up. Oh yeah, I'll start soon enough. I'll start soon enough. No worries. So hey, I am running, bro. This is so generic. I don't know why. I don't know why this shit. I'm just gonna change this. I'm gonna call this health check route. I'm just gonna call this health check route, and then I'm just gonna say the server is running instead of having to do this. JSON. I'm just gonna say so response. I mean response dot send, and then we're just gonna have the server is running. I mean, we can say the server is healthy. It's safe and sound, is healthy and running. It sounds so generic. And we're just gonna give it a status code of 200. All right, I think that should be okay. Now if we hit this, the server is running, is healthy and running, and the status code is almost starting again after a long break. For sure you should, man. I feel like you shouldn't. Yeah, it's good to take breaks, right? But at the same time, it's also cool to come back again, like 10 times better. You feel me? Now, the port, I want the port to be down here. Yeah, I don't want the port to be all the way that side. I don't know if y'all feel me. The port should be down here, bro. Let me see. Everything still runs. Okay, everything still runs perfectly. So the port should be here. I'm just gonna say port from env and fallback fallback port. All right, it's always good to document your stuff, bro. I feel like it just makes it good so that let's say you get confused someday and you forget something. Once you come back and check your code, everything is gonna be okay. So yeah, that's what I would say, my boys. All right, so I think for now we have this structure set up, and yeah, yesterday I had the structure for the front end and the structure for the back end, right? Now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna come here and add a git ignore. I'm just gonna add a git ignore inside here. So I'm just gonna say git ignore. All right, inside this git ignore, I'm just going to ignore anything that is inside the .env and also .env and other files and anything that has .env to it. .local, even .env and the star. I think this should be enough. That should be enough for .env, and then we're gonna say node modules. Matter of fact, these are the things that we're just gonna ignore, right? So we're not really gonna waste time. I can just pick the same knowledge that we have here. So rather than having to do everything from scratch, okay, we have node modules. We don't need to include. Yeah, what else? I think that should be it, right? We're not gonna include. The most important thing is not. You don't have to send your node modules to fucking git to GitHub, man. All right, that should be it for the backend thing. I think now setting up everything, it looks good. We can just go ahead and send everything to our GitHub, right? Let me send this one more time. All right, it runs. It's healthy and running. Yeah, and then we can have a simple API check, right? Right now it's just checking this. Can we make a simple post request? Let's say do we need really, this is the health check, right? So let's try another route, app.get, and we're just gonna say /API /API/what. I can just say what. All right, this one actually should be /API/health, because this is the health of the API, and then this will be this will just be the home page, right? We're just gonna keep this a home page. It should just show us. All right, then we're just gonna have a request and a response. Obviously those are the two things you don't want to always leave out, bro. So we have a response there. We're gonna say response.send, and what are we gonna send? Now this one for the health, right? We don't have to say this. We're just gonna keep it as JSON, and then we can create an object. And then we just say message, and then we just do this, right? And then for this one, we can just send it like the normal one. We can just say, hey, this is the API. This is the home page route. I'm just gonna keep it like this, bro. All right, this is the home page route, and we're just gonna give it a status code of 200 as well. All right, that should be it for like the main setup. So this is a health route, and this is a simple homepage. I'm gonna say simple homepage route. All right, I think this should be good now. What are you saying, my brother? Man, why are you saying something in Hindi? I don't speak Hindi, dog. I only know English. So this one, hey, this is the homepage. This is the homepage route, and now if we go to /API/health, right? It should give us the server is healthy and running. And another thing we need to do, we can just we can use this middleware like this. We can say app.use, and we can have /API/ we can just keep this as home route or something. So homepage route, rather than having to use this like this, keeping these ones here, we can just create a simple inside the route here. We can say import router from express router. No, we can just say, all right, I think it should be router from express router. from Express router, and we can just say route cons. We can just say router is equals to router from Express, and yeah, I think that's gonna be that. And then we're just gonna say router dot get, and then we're gonna have everything that we have here. I'm just gonna take this, right? Instead of having API here, just give me a second. Instead of having this entire thing here, I'm just gonna take it from here up to here, just cut this and leave this as health check here, then just replace it like this. I think it should still be okay, and then we can just export default router, right? And boom, now we can use a router here. We can actually import it just right here, so we don't have to deal with that. I'm gonna say import router, the one we created though, not the one that is from Express now, the one we created. And then we can just have this part here. We take this part, and then let's say router. Okay, and another thing, now I'm just going, it's going to introduce us to controllers now. So let's go here and we just say health route controller. So inside the controller, we say health, we're gonna say cons health route route controller is equals to, then we can just pick this part, which is here. Notice how we move in parts, bro. We trying to get everything working. All right, so let's pick this up to, hold on, my control up to here. Yep, up to here. Then we'll bring it inside the controller. We can drop it here. We could say async here if you want to, but let's just keep it as easy as that. So we're gonna say export default, then we're gonna say health whatever, then we're gonna come here and include it here, right? Inside here we're just gonna have import. Okay, instead of importing it there, we can just say health router, then it just brings it automatically. And then now finally inside here we have API already, so there's no point of including that, so we're just gonna keep it like this. Router, what about controller? Okay, controller is clean, router, health, and then yeah, now finally we can just say health route, not the health route controller though. Am I tripping? Not the health route controller, the actual health route itself. So this is gonna be export. I think it should be router, right? Yep, it should be router. This router that we imported, right? So for some reason, right, if we were, let's kill this and let's run it again. Hopefully it runs. Now we have issues that we need to fix, and these are simple things that we shall fix, guys. Let's not stress about them. All right, now we cannot find imported from source.js. Let's always check it. Yep, this is it, .js router, and our router should run. Let's check everything to make sure we have .js. For some reason, bro, Express doesn't bring them. Like, look at this. Look at that. We're supposed to include them just manually, man. I think these guys can do better, bro. Yeah, these guys can do better. I don't know why, but yeah, they should do better, bro. It's like a big company, bro. Y'all can fix that simple stuff. NPM run dev. So yeah, I think everything is now good. All right, let's go ahead and try it one more time. Hopefully the health route. Yep, health route works. And if we go to API, I think it should show us okay, we have an error. It's supposed to say if we don't have this route, then show page not found or whatever, for page not found or whatever. Yeah, we don't have that. Because anyways, you're not supposed to go to API / you're not that stupid, so we're not gonna stress about it. Let's keep it / and it should show us this is a home page. We could do the same as well for the home page, right? Inside the route, we can, here we have the health check. So here we can just say the health check route. Let's take it inside this. Yup, it's always good to keep your code modular, my boys. After this, we can just go ahead and push this starter kit to our GitHub. And if anybody wants, like, rather than stressing with this, y'all can just fork this or just clone it and use it in any project that you please. Yeah, we could also set the database connection and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just want you guys to have all the creative freedom. So, all right. So the first one, now this one checks for the health route, right? We have health.router. Matter of fact, health.router, this one APIs router will take all the things that we're gonna export from here. So if we can say router.this, all this stuff here, then it's just going to take everything that's inside here and then just present it here and use one single thing instead of having to use multiple. And you guys will see when we try to refactor this homepage route. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to do that simple homepage route. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna need a simple homepage route. So okay. All right, so we can, I think we can begin from the controller, right? We can create the homepage controller here. Okay, so this is the health route controller. Then we can copy this twice and just change this name to whatever that's on the homepage here. Here it's homepage route, so we're just gonna say homepage route, right? Homepage controller rather. Homepage route controller. Should it be like that? Home page route controller. I think that, yeah, I like the descriptive names. I like the descriptive names. So the last thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna refactor this part here. Just X this out, go inside of the controller, then take this and just drop this, and then we should have this part, right? Boom, this is so the homepage route controller, and inside here we just need to copy this app.get, and we just copy this entire thing, go inside the controller, the route, and here we just import the homepage. Wait, did we do that? So wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, give me a second, guys. From what I'm thinking, right, this should be, we should create multiple controllers here, or what do you guys think? Because if we do it like this, it's not gonna show us what we've created here. So this is the controller. All right, no problem. Let's try to call it here / homepage route controller. So it's still gonna be undefined for some reason. I don't know why, but let's try to import it from here. Let's say import homepage route controller from, let's say dash this, and we'll go to controllers. Oh yeah, for sure. It's not gonna show it because here inside the controller we need to just change this first to health whatever. Okay, man, that's the mistake that most people will face, bro. Health route controller, or can just say health route controller or health.controller.js. I think it should make sense. Health.controller .js. I think this should make more sense. Okay, let's close this off for a second. Let's deal with this. So we have health.controller.js, and also this one we can have different routes. Okay, not bad, instead of combining all of them. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna copy this And here the next thing is homepage.controller.js. We're gonna say home.controller.js, and we drop this here, then just change this to copy this. Instead of homepage route, we're just gonna keep it as home controller, or just say home controller. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Okay. Yep, that should be good for that. And let's try to refactor this. We just say health controller. And we just copy this, copy that. Bam. Now we have this, so we're just gonna delete this. All right. Okay, so for some reason we're gonna have a problem here because we've changed this, but we haven't changed this. So it should be home controller, health controller, and we can just delete that. Okay, health controller, and then this one we can create this different route. So this is gonna be health dot route dot js, and this health route will have it will have only this one. Then we're not gonna need this, right? We're gonna have to create another route. So this is going to be home dot route dot js. Yep. I think we're good to go. I'm just gonna say copy this, drop it here, then remove what we don't need, like the health route and this space here. We don't really need a space. We don't need health thing. Okay, then we're just gonna say home controller, bring it here and delete that first one. Okay, I think now everything is well. So I'm just gonna take this. Hold on. Home. Okay, we have home controller. So we're just gonna remove this. Good. Yeah, should tell me if I left something out. Okay. Homepage. We're just gonna say homepage route. Simple homepage route. Cool. So I think everything is refactored now. If we come back here, we're just gonna have API slash not router anymore, because we're gonna have to we have router. Let me see, give me a sec. Router. So what's gonna happen is going to take everything that's inside here and call it router. Am I tripping? So let's see. npm run def. Okay, we have issues. So what's the issue? Oh my god, there is no what supported. Wait, what could be the issue? Okay, so we're gonna say app dot use then slash API. This is gonna be slash API and slash. We could say router. Do we have to say router? So this is for this. Router.get. This is the health controller, health route, and this is the home controller. Home route. Okay, what else? Let's say home. Let's say router. Oh, it's supposed to be two. Okay, so what else? How is that even possible that we're gonna have to use two, but with the same name? Okay, I think the best part is to say router, right? Here we could say router.get, and it's gonna be for the controller, and then router.get. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm just gonna keep it like this for now until I find a way to refactor it. Okay, then let's say router one more time, and this time we have this already. So um, I don't know, bro. I just can't seem to find what the issue is. What do you guys think is the issue? So, hello, brother. Yo, Mahish. What do you think is the problem, bro? So, you like try to correct me. What do you think is the issue here? Like, I just can't seem to find why there's a problem. We have the controller here, the home controller. We got the health controller, and we got the. Now, here's the thing: we have router for this home controller. Let me just give me a second. Okay, health. We're not supposed to have this homepage thing, right? Okay, then how are we going to fix everything? Let me see utils index. Okay, so mm-mm. So what I'm going to do? What? Oh, I think it's here .js. I think that's the issue, right? I think .js was the problem. .js is there. How about in the controllers? Controllers is good. Routes. .js. Okay, this is the problem, I think. All right. Now, for some reason, app.get slash controller .get slash controller. How is that a problem? App is not defined. Okay, we haven't defined that, so we need to say import express from express and then up. Oh my god, I said up, bro. That's why we have a problem. Damn. Up is not defined. It's supposed to be router router.get and yeah. Oh my gosh. We fixed it finally, bro. Oh my god, how comes I didn't see it, bro? How comes I didn't see it? That's crazy. Oh my days, bro. Alright, that should be good to go now. So if we go to router.get, okay, that was the problem. So this is going to be the what the modular the modularized routes API convention. All right, I'm just gonna keep it like this, bro, and I'm gonna push this code now to my GitHub. So let's say this is a starter for every fucking project that I'll create, right? Okay. Yep. So let's go and try to send again. Hopefully there shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so for the homepage it's supposed to be API dot slash this, and then the other one can be API slash health. And yeah, now we have a problem. We cannot access the health route. How is it supposed to be? Slash API slash health. So this is API and then this is router. We did not import it here. Import. Wait. We have the health route. Okay, slash health. Just wait a minute. Is slash health. Let me check slash health. See if that's working. Okay, for some reason that doesn't work. So API is going to the home route. Okay, it's going to the home route. How about /health? It's a problem. Which college, bro? Try to use monopress package. Monpress package. What's that? Somebody said which college? Some college in Kigali called the Kigali Independent University. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know it, but I'm just saying. Okay, somebody said monopress. What's monopress, bro? Mm, wait, router. Hmm. I feel like my problem, right, is that we. I don't know how long. Hmm. Wait. Okay, so here we're defining everything here. NPM website. Okay, no problem. I'll check it out. I'll check it out, bro. But man, we have a problem, bro. I don't know why. But just give me a second. I need to think. I need to think, guys. I need to think. Okay, so this is /API um /route. How is it supposed to be router? I don't know. I don't know, bro. For some reason, this backend thing doesn't sit right with my soul. I think I configured something like that. Just give me a second, bro. My brain cannot brain anything right now. Okay, I think I deleted most of my things, bro. Oh my god. Uh-huh. I think it's inside the Twitter clone. The Twitter clone client. This is a Twitter clone backend. Let me just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. Let me check out this Twitter clone backend. We have this backend fully working. Okay, so we have the routes and everything. I'm just gonna check the server. Okay, this is how I'm using it. I'm using registering all routes, so app.use, then we get these /tweets, then tweets route /follow routes. Also, I'm not combining everything here. I'm just separating them into different routes and different controllers, and just calling this /that. Okay. I think that's it. How about the routes now? Let me check. Let me go to follow or tweets. Let's go to tweets. What's going on in the tweets? I'm using export this. So router.post, router.get. Okay, router.get all tweets. And yeah, for some reason I think, let me go back here. Then this is tweet routes. How is that even possible? Tweets route. Where am I getting that name from? From routes / this. Why am I getting that tweets? Why am I getting that name, bro? I don't know, because I'm not understanding how this tweets route from import this. Now this is the tweets. So how we importing tweets route from this when I'm not even seeing tweets route? The issue is, right, if I can show you, I don't know if you guys are following me, but the issue is like this. I want to modularize the routes to follow this correct API convention, right? Where like each route needs to be like each API endpoint, right? You need it to be API and then / something, and that / something will come from the specific route that you place here. So I don't know. I'm thinking this is what is going to be there, right? I think we can say slash health route. Can we do that? Group routing. Is that the meaning? I mean, is that the name I should use? Health route. So we need to create this health route, and we need to create this home route. So how are we gonna do that? Home route and health route is not defined. Okay, so home route and health route is not defined. But I'm not planning to make this stuff look like this Twitter clone. I feel like this Twitter clone could even do better. Cause just let me give you all a walkthrough. Let me just remove this Twitter clone. I could open. I don't know which one I could open. I could open Dirty Bucket, right? Not BeatStore. I think I could open BeatStore. All right, let me check Dirty Bucket. Let me check the backend. Okay, for some reason I can't seem to find the backend. What's going on here, bro? I can't seem to find the backend. God damn it. Oh god. Grouping, is that the point? Wait, just give me a second. How do we group routes together using Express and use them under one API slash API slash something. Okay, let's see. Now grouping routes under common prefix like API is clean and scalable. Okay, so let's assume you have multiple like routes, auth routes.js, beat routes.js. So this is going to be API slash auth slash login, API slash beat slash upload, API slash beat slash list. Folder structure should be routes and then auth route.js. Okay, and then this is going to be routes slash auth routes.js, export router. This is the thing, right? That's what we've been doing. And then again, export router. Okay, and then the groupings will be, oh, now I see. It's because we have health and all this stuff, right? Can we just say health? And can we just say home? Is that going to solve our problem? So I think the convention is it should be health route, right? In order for it to work. Okay, I think that's a convention we need to follow, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's a convention we need to follow. Whatever. All right, let's come here. Let's say health route. Okay, home route. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. Okay, let's try to kill the server. PM run dev. Yeah, bro, it's still undefined. I don't know why. Oops, not important. Oh, sure. Okay, let's see. Import. Yeah, I think I'm not importing them. Yeah, my bad. We're just gonna say import all the routes here. All right. Now let's see import route. It's gonna say router, bro. Okay, let's say home route from Okay, I think that's the name we're giving it, right? From SLC slash roads slash. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be the home route dot js, and then we can okay. And this was a simple thing I wanted you guys to tell me, and you guys couldn't, bro. Alright, home route should come first before the health, or the health route should be there first. I don't know. It's gonna change this first one to health route, and then we can just keep it like this, right? We can keep it as health route. So let's copy this. I think yeah, we're good to go, bro. And I don't know, bro. I want to use this convention of okay, I want to use this. Let's just give me a second, bro. Alright, I want to use this convention. Route. Now it should run. Exactly. Now it's running. God damn it. God. Yep. Can try monopress, please. I'll try. Just give me a second, bro. Give me a second. Let me try to celebrate my achievement. After ChatGPT told us what to do. Alright, not bad though, right? At least we've tried our level base. So let's say slash API slash health. Slash API slash yes. So I'm going to push this now to my GitHub and just gonna call it the starter kit for the backend, because I don't wanna do this over and over again. I'm so tired. So tired of doing this BS. So let's go to GitHub. Just give me a second, bro. I'll check what you're talking about. Let's go to GitHub. Yes, sir. We got a repo. Let's go to repos. Ooh, let's create a new one. I'm just gonna call this backend starter kit. I don't want to just keep starting this shit again and again. All right, so we're gonna have to do this, and then inside our backend, just give me a sec. I think here, let's first make sure we have the .env. We have close off this and close this off. We have git ignore. All right, we have everything in place, so I can just go open a new terminal, cd backend, and yeah, I think I can just say git init, right? So we have that. It's directly on the main branch. All right, then from there we can say git add. First, let's check how many things are here, because sometimes it'll be showing 1 million things. Let's close the one for the front end. All right, good. So that shows we have everything. So we've added all of that. So we're gonna say git commit. We're gonna say git commit -m, and then we're gonna have say this is starter kit for backend node.js slash express routes and controllers all set. All right, that should be okay. And then after that, we're just gonna come here to whatever we have here, just check this, yeah, and then we just push it. I think that should do it. Push the code. Oh my god. Okay, so we have everything pushed to our git, and I think yeah, so everything is being captured. Now let's first cross check to make sure everything is in our git starter kit for the backend. So like anytime we want to start with any backend stuff, we can just clone this, right? We can just clone this backend starter kit. Yeah, I think that should make sense. All right, so I'm just gonna tell Grok to create for me a readme. Say, write for me a readme for my game. I just made a repo on GitHub for my starter kit for my backend starter kit with routes, controllers, all set. I don't do it time and again when building new projects. I just wanna clone the repo and just build from there. Yes, so get me a good markdown readme for it so I can make it look good and readable on my GitHub so my users can use it. All right, git clone repo URL. I'll give you, just give me a second. So yeah, I don't want to keep installing this stuff from scratch again. Npm install. All right, so it should. Okay. I am using Node with Express, and I want users. Oh my God, I can't even type. To have the freedom to add their own database, but the structure and folders are all created. All right, let's just call that. Yep. I'll check. This dude wants me to check out monorepo. I mean, what's that monpress? I'll check it. Just give me a second. I want to finish with this so I don't have to do this time and again. You feel me, my brother? Alrighty. So yeah. Starter kit. I think the URL is here. I think this is a URL. Yep, this is the URL. That's a URL, my brother. Let me just give it. Let me put it here. Yep. Let's drop it here. Yeah, I can check it there. You can clone it. You can check it out. Do whatever you want to do with it, my brother. So yeah, I'm just gonna copy this markdown. I don't want to write this readme by myself, bro. Yep, I'm just gonna paste this and let's preview it. Let me see how it looks. Backend starter. Why doesn't it have the title? Why is the title not there? Backend starter kit. Okay, let's see again. Backend starter kit. Why is it not? Let me see. Backend. Where's it? Where's the link? Just give me a sec. Clone the repo. Git clone this. Okay. Installation. Where's installation? Installation. I think we're gonna use this. Git clone. Wait. Did we really put the installation thing? Okay. Wait, what did I do? Um, best. Wait, why didn't it change, bruh? All right. For some reason, this didn't change, but we can just stick with this. We call what my username. Back and start a kit. Hey, did you find it, bro? I should use hash for better format. Where? What you mean I should use hash for better format? You mean here? Hash like that? Let's preview it. What? I'm confused, bro. I'm just gonna tell AI. Hold on. Um, make the titles bigger, and here is my repo. Let me just give it my repo, bro. I don't wanna do it from scratch, man. I'm so fucking tired. I don't wanna deal with that shit. Yes, with space. Oh, it's what does it do? And for real, it's also a skill to know how to write Markdown, man. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just open this. Okay, my brother, did you clone it? This is the clone. All right, this is my repo. Yup. Okay. Make it very and simple to read. Be concise. This is okay to give AI information of what you want to do. What hash with the space? Then what does it gives it like some. Okay, let me be practicing as AI is doing that shit. Let me see. Hash with space, and then let's preview. Ooh, that's fire, bro. What the fuck? How is that even possible? How did you even know that? Damn. I did it replace it with my git? It did. Okay, CD back and start. Do whatever you wanna do with it. Alright. Oh my god, my brother. That is nuts. So I'm just gonna come here and I'm gonna say each. Yup. Let's preview that bitch. Yup, it looks good. Okay, a lightweight. This controller, clone it, and this pre-built RESTful API routes, organized controllers. I did not build any RESTful API. This stuff is capping, bro. I don't build any REST APIs. Let it stop capping. Alright, no problem. Let's go to installation. We also give installation. Yep, we just learned something new. Alright, installation looks good. And what else? Usage. Alright, let's go to usage. I think usage. All right. Yeah, this should be readable enough, man. I don't want to write like a whole entire. What the fuck is this? Project structure. What the fuck is this? I don't like what's going on here. It doesn't even know my project structure, so I'm not gonna include this project structure thing. Should I include README inside the app itself and just push it or what? I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna delete the project structure. Yeah, I will figure out the project structure, man. Alright, I think that should be it. Fork the repo. Do what you wanna do. Contribute it. Access at HTTP, your port, your endpoints. I think the rest makes sense, right? Yeah, the rest makes sense. We can just do it like this. And yeah, commit changes. All right, we've added the readme and everything. I think it looks good now. So in order for me to have the same thing, I'll have to say git pull, right? In order for me to have the readme. I don't know if okay, I think I'll have to say git pull in order to have the same readme. Yep, I have that now. So that should make more sense. All right. Mm. Mm. I should use ChatGPT for Markdown. Mm. I don't know. I feel like we still have the same thing. So I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not tripping. We have this markdown here. We have all that shit. Yeah, we could delete it or we could add it. I don't know. What's this? Installation. How do I okay. Multiple top headings in the same document? Oh, for sure. So we're not allowed to do that. Is that what I'm getting? So we're not allowed to have multiple headings. Okay. Now we can keep it like that. What is this? Bare URLs used. Okay. I think we fixed almost everything. What else? Okay, we don't have to use this. Yeah, I think this looks good. All right. So what else do we have to add? I don't have anything to add again, bro. Yeah, I don't have anything to add on top of this. I'm just gonna come to the back end here. Just gonna add these changes. I think for now everything should be set up for you guys to use, my brothers. So I'm just gonna say push and clone and whatever. Okay, that should be good to go if we just come here and refresh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can fuck or do whatever y'all wanna do with it. Just let me know, my brothers. Alright, I'm just gonna close this off. I think now if we want to use this in any stuff that we please, we can use it. So yeah, that should be okay. I'm just gonna close this down. Now I'm gonna check what my brother was saying. He told me something about monopress. Monpress. I don't know what that is, but let's just check. NPM. Wait, what is Monpress? Is it Monpress, bro? Wait, what did you tell me? Monpress. I'm not seeing it here. I'm just seeing Express only. What is Monpress? Intuitive Express framework in TypeScript that leverages file-based routing and flexible middleware support to streamline backend development. Bro, Express already has a fucking so a framework on top of a framework is crazy work. Okay, Monpress includes several commands to streamline your workflow. Monpress create, you will be prompted to enter project name, and this Monpress dev launches your Monpress project in development mode with file watching enabled. Monpress generate automatically generates route mapping from your file structure. So we're gonna have route slash index.ts. Oh, so it's with TypeScript. It's almost like Next.js though. Yeah, but that's like, what's the point of using Monpress when I could just use Next.js? Right? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me why? Because if I need to use this, because the point why I'm using Express is because I don't want to use TypeScript in the backend anyways. I want TypeScript to be on the front end. I feel like TypeScript in the backend is more stressful to me. So I want to support global middleware using middleware help or useful for authentication, logging, custom headers, requesting pre-processing, export auth middleware request. Request and response, and next is the middleware. And if path that starts with auth, then request the user ID one, okay, and then next. Oh, it looks cool. It looks cool, but it's more like, bro, I could just use Next.js if that's what I wanted. Search on npm. Yeah, I think this is the same thing. It's still like all these things. These are npm packages. Yeah. Create a file to handle file uploads. Here's an example. Malta. Storage is equal to disk. Oh. Yeah, upload thing is just so annoying, bro. Okay, route definition. So this is all you need. Create a new project, move into the directory, and mom press dev, mom press generate. Okay. I'll give it a look, man. I'll give it a look. I'll try it out. Let's see. Dependencies. What does it use? What does it use as a dependencies? Or there's only one maintainer. Why is this stuff slow like this, bro? Yeah, I think that is just gonna be it. We're gonna set this one, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna use. Just give me a second, okay? Holy Grail. Okay, so let me see. We have this running. We have everything in place. What else? Can somebody tell me what we're missing? Oh, we're missing now implementing Dockerizing our stuff, right? Running it with Docker. All right, I think we've set up everything. So let's go back to our initial thing. So let's say okay, I just set up my Express. And mind you guys, I do not know anything as far as Docker is concerned. So if I make a mistake or ask ChatGPT too much, y'all shouldn't blame me. Because I know people that literally just dive and watch videos like this. They expect somebody to be crazy at coding when you're just learning at the same time. It's like, cut me some slack, bro. So yeah. All right, let's go. This is okay, I just set up my Express server, and now we can go ahead with Docker plus PostgreSQL, Postgres, and keep it step by step since I'm just learning. Okay, let's see how it's gonna do that. Okay, perfect. Now that your Express is running, let's move step by step to set up PostgreSQL with Docker. Connect Express to Postgres using Prisma, correct? Run migrations and see data, and then use routes to read or write from the database. We'll go slowly, explaining every step. All right, so we gotta run PostgreSQL in Docker locally. In your terminal, run this. Should we just run this without knowing anything? Because I'm kind of confused now. All right, so I'm just gonna close down this. Just close down this. Close this. I'm going to close down everything, even the Discord. I don't want to keep anything that's gonna blot my computer. All right, so for some reason I want to bring ChatGPT closer to me, and I want to bring this closer. All right, I think these ones should be okay. Good. So our terminal item. All right, so let's say Docker version. All right, we have Docker installed already, so let's try to run this. For some reason I want to know every single stuff here, so I'm not just gonna run this. I'm gonna go to another AI, so I don't want to change the topic that we have with ChatGPT. And that's how I code, my G. This is how I learn new stuff. Okay, explain this to me as a newbie with no experience. What's that? Experience, huh? Oh my god, I can't even type, bro. Jeez. Okay. Now let's see. Let's break down the Docker command you provided in a beginner-friendly way. The command is used to run a PostgreSQL database inside a Docker container. Think of a Docker container as a lightweight, isolated environment that runs an application. In this case, PostgreSQL on your computer without interfering with other softwares. Okay, let's first run Docker. I want to keep it running. Where's Docker? Give it a second. All right. New version available. Download and install. Download and update. It should just fairly finish in a second. Kubernetes. Kubernetes. That name is so nice, bro. Kubernetes. Update and restart. Alright. Update and restart. Update and restart. Update and restart. Kubernetes. Bro, as it's updating, I want to take a second to say thank you guys, bro. Like, look! I just want to stretch a little bit. That's why. Damn. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. I always, bro, this how passionate I am, man. Like, you guys don't know, like, the passion, dog. Like, just, yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. All right, it's just a database named data bucket inside PostgreSQL. When the container starts, it's the default database your application can use. Okay. I'm just gonna change this to data from this data bucket. I'm gonna change it to something like what a skill swap. Yeah, I'm gonna change a skill swap, and I can change filter process something else. Okay. This P4325. I mean 55432. This maps port 5432 on your computer, the host to inside the container. Okay. PostgreSQL uses port 53 by default, so this allows you to connect to the database from your computer, either using a database client or app. And then this flag now, pg data and var lib postgres data. This creates a volume, or it's a volume to store the database data. The pg data part is a named volume, a storage area managed by Docker that maps to this inside the container. And then where PostgreSQL stores its data files, this ensures that your data persists even if the container is deleted. All right, I think I understand that, right? And is my voice still gone, bro? Is my voice still gone? I think it's not. Okay. Then what else? This runs the container in detached mode, meaning it runs in the background rather than showing logs in your terminal. You can still check logs later with Docker logs, PostgreSDB. Okay, which Postgres 15, this specifies the image to use the official Postgres image version 15. Docker will download this image from the Docker Hub if it's not already on your system. What happens when you run this? Docker creates a container, name this using Postgres this 15. It sets this database with a. I think it already explained that, right? So I understand this. A username is filthy, password is filthy pass, and then database is called data bucket. I could just change this to another database name. All right, and then runs, listens on port this, and you can connect it from your computer using the port. And the database data is stored in a volume called PG data, so it won't be lost if the container stops or removed. The container runs in the background. Connect to the database, how to use it. So connect to the database, use a tool like PSQL. Okay, I think now we need to first run it, right? So we can officially run that without worrying. All right, so inside our terminal, I could, is there a way I can change this? Okay, I think I can change this like this, right? So I want to change the other bucket to maybe something else like, oh my God, the skill swap. Right, and we can just change this filter pass to something else. I think filter pass makes sense. Okay, filter pass makes sense. We can just leave it like that, and then we can run everything. Unable to find the image. Would you like to access this? 15 locally. Why? Okay, it's pulling everything. Why did it say unable though? For some reason it said it's unable to download this locally, so I think it's not downloading it. Am I tripping? It should have everything. Everything should be running. Extracting. Okay, so first let's send this to Grok, right? Just give it a second. Why did it say unable first? Okay, unable to find Postgres 15 image locally, and did it download it? Okay, let's see if it just did. Appeared because the Docker couldn't find a Postgres on your computer when you run Docker command. Let's break this down. Was on your computer, reach out to Docker Hub, found the Postgres image, and download it shown by the line pool. Okay. Check locally in your this. You didn't find a pull from this, and downloading layer, and okay, that's normal. So how do we check for the images? How to verify? Check local images, run Docker images to see this. So we're gonna run Docker images. Alright, hopefully we find that. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear the terminal. Just give it. Yep, good. I think we're good to go. Now I think we have Docker. Wait, for some reason this size is what? 600. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad because our storage is almost full, bro. I swear to God, our storage is almost full, dog. This is why I need to upgrade my Mac, bro. Because what the fuck is this, bro? Like, for some reason, I feel like this guy's be scamming people. Because what the fuck, bro? Y'all look at this, bro. Just take a second and look at this. You guys just take a second and look at this, bro. Hold on. This stuff that's calculating, this stuff takes 100 GB, bro. Why the fuck does it take 100 GB for system data? Then that means the computer is supposed to be 100 GB then. They shouldn't advertise it as 256. This is nuts. But we all need to fucking boycott this Apple, man. This is crazy. Alright, we don't need this DMG for the cursor. What else? Pizza, whatever. I don't know if we need to remove that. But I can't wait to finish. We're finishing school on Wednesday, so I'm going to delete every single thing here for Flutter. I'm going to install it, bro. Flutter is so annoying, bro. I hate it with passion, bro. I hate Flutter, dog. Alright, I think we have space to go, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, that should work. And then from there, um, wait, let me check the Docker images. Postgres this. Can we check what's on here? Can we go to? Alright, we already have one here and the containers running. Let's see. Okay, Postgres DB. This is a Postgres DB instance. And this is the container. This is the image. This is the port. Okay, so can we check the images? This is the image. It's a Docker image. Alright, so I think we're good to go now. Okay, so I'll close this off. Now test the connection option. You can test it by using dbGUI or whatever. I think it works. Install Prisma in my Express in your Express project. Okay. Now another thing I'm going to do, right? I want to detach. Okay. So that is going to be for the backend thing, right? Give me a sec, guys. What I'm going to do, bro. Look, my background has started going nuts, bro. These people always yapping. I don't know about what. Jesus Christ, bro. Anyways, it is what it is, my boy. So data bucket is a bucket. Now I'm going to detach this from here, right? I'm just going to bring this starter kit. This is the front end, right? I'm just gonna call this front end starter kit, and I'm just gonna build a backend starter kit. So rather than creating another, let me just move this. X. Okay, I can't for some reason. For some reason I just have to copy. Okay, I just have to copy that. Can I paste it here? Alright, I'm just gonna call this front end starter. Oh, it's front end. Stupid. It's back end starter. Alright, that's gonna be this one, and the thing that I'm gonna do now. Inside here, I'm just gonna um. For some reason, hold on, guys. I'm kind of confused. Hey, noob, what about DSA? What about DSA? Only one life. Look how you address me, bro. You say, hey, noob. You stupid for that. Alright, cool. Call me a noob. You won't call me a noob for that long, boy. This is why I'm working hard. So that bitch ass niggas like you can respect me. Y'all can put respect on my name, bro. Don't call me a noob. So I'm gonna crash out. Alright. No worries. So we have this. Now this is starter. We have data bucket, this front end. We have skill swap. Skill swap, we need to create a backend code for it. Right? So yeah. Okay, so let's see. This data bucket, we have the starter. Okay. Whew. Check my pull request. Oh, you have a pull request? Oh, I see. This is your pull request. My boy got a pull request on my shit. Uh, Wait. This branch. Wait, what did you update? Oh, okay. Uh, I'm just gonna merge the pull request, right? That is fire, my boy. Okay, I'm going to merge the pull request and confirm message. Just gonna put a comment. Alright, that should do it, my boy. Let's go back to the code. Let me see how you did everything. Ooh, wow, boy or girl? I don't know. This is a girl. Is that a girl? Make her. Yeah, that's a boy. I think he has his girlfriend's picture. You guys, man, you guys relax, bro. Yeah, bro, my background going nuts, bro. Yeah, will have to give me. Yeah, just excuse me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, you guys can make pull requests on anything y'all wanna update, y'all wanna change, y'all wanna do anything, y'all can do it. This is a backend free starter. You don't have to pay a lit, not even a thing. All right, just keep it nice, keep it professional. All right, don't go and spoil anything. Use Discord noise cancellation filter. Sorry, OBS. Yeah, bro. The problem is it will be cutting my voice off. That's the problem. And I know I could do that. Yeah, I have years using OBS, my G, but it's not worth it, bro. I just have to. I'm saving money. I'm saving money to move out. Like, hopefully by December I'll be out of this house. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Yeah. Yep. Mega Mahur was good. Adil, how are you doing, bro? Why is your name in Hindi? And how did you write your name in Hindi, bro? All right. Let me see what else. I'm just gonna go to desktop. Let's go to coding projects. So we got skill swap and we got backend and frontend. All right, I think this is the stuff, right? We have a skill swap open, and this is where we have the backend and frontend. Now, I don't want to keep like I don't want to use what we have now, right? I want to change this and call it skill swap backend. I'm just gonna call it skill swap backend. So I'm going to create a new repo because I don't want this repo to be connected to what I have currently. I just want it to be just there online. So I don't want to change it when I keep pushing code. This can be backend starter, and we can just open a new repo for this project. Yep, for the skill swap. So we're gonna call it skill swap backend, right? All right, is skill swap. Oh, we could even use the same repo with the skill swap. We just say skill swap backend. All right, let's do it just like that and create this. Just create that. Today I'm working on a application skill swap. So first, how do we check the remote repo? We're gonna say git remote URL version git remote dash v. I think, right? Let me. And that's what's that? This is the back end. This is the front end. I don't want to keep running the front end. The front end relax. I think there's a load change in the front end that wants to be pushed. So let me go to the front end. Okay, I'm just gonna do this push. Okay, that should be good. Then I'm gonna close the front end entirely because we don't have anything to do there. One of my friends are doing the same project. Yeah, for sure. That's interesting. I like that. I got it from ChatGPT actually, so I guess that's why. I guess ChatGPT gave us the same idea. But yeah, it's not bad. Mm, I just want to check git remote dash v. Okay, so this is what we have, and then we can just say git remote set URL, right? Git remote set URL origin, and then we can just change to this new one. All right. Okay, set origin, then we just change to this one. All right, let's just change to that, and yeah. So if we say again git remote version, now it's correct, so we can just markdown. I don't know if we need this markdown. Why does it? We can just delete this markdown now. We don't need it. Okay, so we can say git add everything. Then we can say git commit. But then we have okay, you can just say this is my first backend commit for skill swap. Right. Yep. And then we just say git push origin main and they should push that. And yeah, I think we're good to go now. So the starter kit thing is different, but I recently made an application for the music artist. Hope it will fire. It will fire for us. What do you mean fire for you? What do you mean by fire for you, my boy? All right, this should now be okay. So let's go here. Profile. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good, my boy. All right, that should be it. And what else? We should continue with everything, right? This is where we can now run this. Say npm run dev. Hopefully, yep, everything still runs. Can we do that? All right, everything still runs. So the next thing, let's now go and follow what ChatGPT is saying. Now, after we need to install this npm install Prisma, save dev, and npm install Prisma client, and then Prisma init. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna is cd backend. Let's see. We're installing Prisma now, my boys. Okay. Fire like it's gonna help. Okay. Hopefully it does, bro. Hopefully it does. Okay. We have Prisma installed and fetching latest updates for this command. Okay. Now fetching the latest updates. I'm from South Sudan, bro. You already have a git ignore. That's not bad. And they have to start a local Prisma Postgres server. Define models in your schema. Okay, so we have Prisma. We have Prisma set up. So if we check inside the Prisma schema, we have Prisma this Postgres database URL. Okay, we have that set up already. What next? Okay, we have that. This will create .env for your whatever DB connection string. Let's see. Let's check it out. Do we have a DB connection string already inside this? Set a .env. This was inserted by Prisma init. Okay. I already had it though, so why does it want to take the all the props? Why you can't use Firebase, man? No, because I'm learning things, bro. That's the problem with most people. Most people just want simple things and things that's already set up. No, I want to know what's going on. I want to learn how to use Docker. I want to learn how to use Kubernetes. I want to learn how to use like how to host a database on EC2. Like you get it. All these things you learn them when you make projects. You don't just go and use fucking Firebase. Like Firebase is like I don't want it. All right, configure. Open the .env. Then okay, so this is the PostgreSQL localhost. This dirty bucket. We need to just change this to skill swap because we changed it. So the rest is the same. So this is gonna be the database URL. So let's go here inside our .env. Just gonna call this Postgres. Let's just drop this here, database URL, and we just change this to skill swap. All right, then another thing. You see the reason why I'm using ChatGPT because it makes it easy. Like it knows every single thing from the fucking documentation. So I'm not gonna do what somebody else has already done. You get define Prisma schema. All right, we need to add this. We have this, I think, already. We're not dealing with the beat. It's a skill swap, so I don't know. I don't know if we need this. It's a skill swap though, so yeah. Create DB tables with Prisma Migrate, npx Prisma Migrate def, name init, right? This should be name init. This will create a B table in your Docker Postgres. Generate the Prisma client so you can use it in your code. Then using the Prisma client, we say Prisma client from Prisma slash client. Prisma is like a new Prisma client, whatever. Then we export this, and in the express router, express route, we can use this. Okay, get away this, but we're not making beats now though. Okay, I think that is it. Literally, I think that is it. We don't have any other thing to worry about. So I'm saying, okay, we working on the skill swap backend. So yeah, I changed daddy bucket to skill swap. Who? ChatGPT forgot, right? Yeah, you're fully set to move forward with Prisma and express the skill swap database running inside Docker. Let's pick up where you do next. See the database, add mock user skills or testing, and build core models, define user skill swap. So I think now though we have Docker already running, so that's cool. All right, so what else? Create routes like get APIs slash users ID. And this to get a user with an ID. Then we get users. We don't need an ID. And then we can say post API skill. We can add a skill, and then we can have another post route. A post request where we can add where we can swap, right? So create swap, request a swap. Then we swap from here, and this is gonna be where we can add the skill. Log in with JWT and Prisma. Which one do you want to tackle first? Yeah. Okay. For models, I'll do it myself. For models, I'll do it myself. So I'm just gonna call it a day, bro. My background is super noisy. I'm not gonna do anything now, my boys. You get it. So yeah. Prisma migrate dev to migrate. Alright, man. That's gonna be it. So I'm just gonna create a simple models. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let ChatGPT come up with the models. I don't have time to type all the models. I already know what to say. Give me the models so I can just push them and have them on Docker. Then we can continue from there tomorrow. Yeah, I'm tired, boys. I'm just gonna go, man. I'm gonna call it a day, bro. It's like 3 hours, not bad, man. Yeah, basic is a clean and beginner friendly Prisma schema for your backend. We'll create models, user group using the platform, people using the platform, skills. This is a skill, so skills users offer or want to learn. Swap request, so request to exchange. Okay, so I know this. So the model here, the model for the user, we're gonna have an ID and a string UUID. Is it unique? Unique what? I don't know. Why? I know it's unique something. Okay, name is string. Email should be unique as well. Password string, bio string is optional. Skills and object or an array. An array that's gonna be related to user skills. Okay, and received swaps. We're gonna have swap requests. Swap requests will be an array because there will be so many swap requests, and the relation will be the receiver. The receiver will be related to the swap request, and sent swaps will also be swap requests, but the relation will be with the sender. Okay. Okay. So swap requests. The first received swap requests, they are going to the receiver, and the second swap requests are going to the sender. I think, and then created at that time. We could also include updated at for the user, so we can just tell them okay. But yeah, we can always add it later. And we have the model for the skills. So the first one is obviously ID should be unique, obviously. Then the name is string. So the skill level can be a string. Well, I think it should be an enum, right? Because we're gonna be choosing between beginner, intermediate, and expert. It can be an enum, and then the user, we can have user is related to user skills. So the fields can be user ID references the ID of the user. All right, then the swap request. That's a model. We're gonna have a unique ID, sender, user. Okay, so this is a user object, but this is related to the receiver. It's almost the same. Okay. Sender ID is bro. I'm going. Yeah. Even me, bro. I'm gonna go now. I'm just gonna make this. Just give me a second. I just want to finish this so I can at least have something for the day. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna press this here. Okay, this is double. Instead of this, we can just remove this, right? Yep, I think we have that. Provider. I think that's the same thing, right? So we have if it's pending, it should be an enum, right? An enum with pending, accepted, rejected. The same thing applies to the beginner levels and stuff. But it's not bad. We can always say Prisma run. So that is remaining migrating it. So we have the models already. Now push to Docker Postgres. So npx prisma migrate dev init, run this command. Connect your skill swap Docker DB, create tables for user skill swap, generate the Prisma client. All right, I think we should be good to go now once we say this. Okay, so we've created migrations, and this is a folder for the migrations. And then what else? Applying migration. The following migrations have been created and applied from the new schema changes. Your database is now in sync with your schema. Interesting. So what else? You're now ready to build routes for creating users, adding, sending, and stuff. We'll continue tomorrow. So if you need a seed or route stuff, okay, we continue tomorrow. All right, so I'm just gonna close this off. I'm gonna kill the backend. All right, so clear. Mm, all right. Why is it running twice? I don't know. Okay, I think that should be it, my brothers. So let me check out this. Hey, don't worry. Focus on your work, not on spams. For real, right? Thanks a lot, man. So how can we refresh this? Just give me a second. We have this. Bam. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. It's a Postgres container. How do we check though? Wait, how do we check the database thing that's going on? I don't know. I'm confused because I feel like we have this actions. These are the logs. Inspect. Wow. Hmm. Boys, so how do we check our schema and how do we I think models is here. Is that is better? I'm tripping. Okay, these are AI models, bro. So how do we check our schema that's running inside that? And let me see. Okay. How do I check the schema? Sorry, the OKDB we created from Prisma migrate. Abhishek, man, thanks a lot, bro. It means the world to me, man. First open a shell into Docker container. CLI. I don't want to see it in the CLI. How do I see it there? Use Prisma Studio. Yeah, we could open Prisma Studio for sure, but what about inside the Docker desktop? Let's see. Hey man, I can see you, my brother. I can see you, man. It means the world to me, bro. You don't know. Cannot do that directly. Okay, so we can just do that with Prisma Studio, right? So that means the Docker should just be running and blindly assume that the stuff is already there. Is my chat visible to you? Yeah, I can see it. I can see you, my boy. I can see what you're saying. I see everything, my boy. All right, so first of all, let me check CD backend. Okay, no problem. Import. All right, that should be it. Let me see. I'm going to say npx Prisma Studio. Let me see. All right, it's going to open what we have. Our skill. Okay, we have our skill, our swap request, and our users. So why is our swap request? Oh, we have just one, right? Close all. So swap request. So we have the receiver ID, skill offered. We have the receiver. We have the sender ID. We have the sender. So we have an ID for this. So if we create some good relations, then we know what to do. And the user will have an ID. The user will have a name. Will have an email, a password, a bio, and the skills to show for it. And then the skill can be it can have an ID, can have a name, can have level, can have actually level can be a string. But this level was supposed to be an enum. I don't know if we're going to have to add them just manually, but we shall see. User ID created that. Okay. Yeah, I think there are three models. Just we have the swap request, the user. It's a simple thing, my boy. So yeah, I think that should be it. I'm gonna call it a day, bro. I'm gonna close this off. I think yeah, man. I think I've coded enough for now for today. See y'all tomorrow, man. When I come back again. So you guys know, bro. We're going crazy every single day. So I'm just gonna take a second to say, Namaste. Thank you so much, bro. So much love. See y'all tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow we're coming back to finish everything. All right. So yeah, that should be it. I want us to start applying for jobs next week, bro. I mean next month. Next month should be my deadline to start applying for jobs. So we're spending this entire month and August to finish our projects, and then next month we can. September we can start applying for jobs every single day. So yeah, so much love, man. See y'all. Thank you for being there, my boys.